Okie dokie, guys. Welcome to the GC Sports A Slider group. Tonight will be this is the second race at Michigan Race, or almost at Raceway, Michigan International Speedway. These guys are going to be competing. I don't know how many we're going to get tonight, but we'll wait till qualifying. So um, we cannot, I cannot wait till y'all get to see how this plays out for tonight's event. Um, so I do want to say thank you all so much for getting us to 188 subscribers, man. 188, almost to 200. Let's bring it to 200 by Christmas this year, and it's lovely, seeing 188 subscribers. But I'm waiting on my partners. I think we are going to have three guys, or not three guys, two guys. Yeah, I'm not really racing a league where I already have the best, great group of guys I can work with. I think we're gonna have maybe three guys. I think maybe Billy Martin, Puddin Knievel, and there was one more. I think there was one more. One more. I think Dylan. I don't know who that is, but I don't really know because last week Puddin and I were in the booth. We commentated at Kansas for the season opener, and boy, was it a good race. If you thought if you thought yesterday was crazy with the finish, wait until tonight. We'll see what happens. All right, my mic is on, so. Oh, wonderful. Wires tripping all over my leg because, it's wire, but no worries. So last night we were with B Sliders last night. That thing lasted an hour, 51 minutes, and 43 seconds, guys. I think that's the longest I streamed. But last night Kentucky was really. Did I say Kentucky? Yes, it was Kentucky. It was a good race, all in all. It was just not so good for some of the guys. Like, I think who was it? Tackleberry, GT Pudding, or not Pudding, GT Butters. He had some issues, but and I gotta think. But Memory had his chances of going back to back, didn't have it. The winner was Lewis, or I'm sorry, I almost said Lewis, but Hamilton. He got the victory last night in the B Slider at Charlotte Motor. Or I'm sorry, let me start that again. Hamilton got the victory at Kentucky Speedway with the white M&M's Toyota Camry, and I think second was the 96 of T-Bird, and rounding out the top three was oh gosh, I can't even think of his name. Higgy in the 34 for Front Row Motorsports. Like I said, we're just waiting. We are kind of waiting on Aquatati. I don't know if he's on Heat 5. I have to check. So give me one sec, guys. I did just check. He is on Heat 5, getting everything sorted out. So just waiting on my buddies, and I'm waiting on the broadcast. Puddin just told us in the chat he's trying to hurry home. I think he's home right now, taking a quick shower, and then hopping on, and we can get his thoughts. And I don't know if, let's see, Whew. So, the bits or something like that. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a good season. I have a good feeling about it. Um, anything else I need to cover? I will say I do have some good news. My girlfriend is recovering. I think she feels much better. Thank you all for keeping her in your thoughts, and she feels much better from COVID. But she still has it. But you know, and there's Aquatati.
What's up, man? Probably a boring time in here by yourself, but
Oh, no worries. I'm just no worries about it.
Odin should be here soon.
Did you get? Is Dylan in the chat?
No.
Because he says he's gonna help us out, I guess, tonight.
I'll let him.
Yep. But no worries. I was just trying to recap of everything last night. So yeah, and it is Michigan, right?
Yeah, we're at Michigan tonight.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So there y'all have it. All right. Just
Should be a pretty good race.
it should be, honestly. How many?
10 in the lobby right now. The A group's not supposed to have a lot of drivers though, so and usually people miss qualify.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an 11th person. Alright, I'm going back into my other chat. I'll be back after qualify to get you guys the rest of the
All right. Cool thing, bud. And there you guys have it. We got Mo Power, baby. I think Mo Power is going to be coming into the booth tonight, and you heard him. There's not many people racing in A group this year, or A sliders. It makes no sense when you say A group because you know A group. But I like I said. I do want to thank everyone for all the support. You know, when my girlfriend had COVID, it makes me happy. I'm so thankful that she's getting better. She feels much better. She feels great. She still has COVID though, but she feels much better. So we are just waiting on you know the qualifying. Is going to happen, so I'm not really going to watch qualifying, so if you guys Blink and Evil, hurry up, Toots. Toots. Oh, there he is, Mo Power. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
I just got my broadcast up, just waiting to see what happens. And there's Aqua, and we just need, I think we just need Pudding.
Yeah.
He said he was running late.
Alright.
We're already on air?
No, I'm not on the, not about Miss, it's, GC, I'm on my own, so.
Alright, cool, I can still say fuck.
Gee, thanks.
I'm just kidding. Darn it!
I was gonna say, I'm streaming here, bud.
He's like, I'm just kidding, but oh crap, a little late.
No, you have no idea, what my tendencies may or may not be, so I can understand, and I apologize.
No worries, I cuss on my stream sometimes, so.
Well, then why are you giving me hell?
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you.
He's probably gonna cuss on the GC stream tonight at some point.
If I do, it won't be the hard ones.
No.
Maybe the soft ones. I like it.
Well, maybe. We'll see where we get into it. Puddin's gonna be in here, so he's a pretty bad instigator.
You're not wrong.
You know, the 2 times I've hung out with him in person, yeah, he's an instigator. Good influence, as one might say. I want to race tonight. Where are they racing at?
Michigan.
Alright, good. I have enough points. Let me race.
That's so true. Man, if you could have just finished in, like, won the race on Sunday and then finished in the podium last night, you could have run all 3 races. Actually, in your scenario,
I probably would have in that slider race. I did. I hit the podium in the custom race, but the slider race, I hit that pit road penalty, and it was surprisingly clean enough with 32 people that you weren't able to make that up. I was still expecting to make the top 10 after hitting that pit road penalty.
Okay.
Right, bye.
I'm just swapping chats until I have to qualify.
Alright.
I'm qualifying too. Thanks for the invite. I'm qualifying with him. He did send me invites, so I don't care what he says. I'm qualifying.
He got me. I qualified last night, but I wasn't racing for last night's Kentucky race, so.
I'm gonna do it.
But
Let's see what he said. Either that or he's gonna. No, he can't boot me out because I'm in the booth. Oh, we got all the GTR guys in here, huh?
yeah, Jacob was in the booth last night, so.
We got a bunch of motherfuckers I do not care for in here.
So
But there's also a lot of guys that I do like. You got Pete Cullen here, Gator Mike, Monster Racing. Yeah, you got a bunch of guys in here. UK, what?
What happened?
UK's in here, and Patton.
Yeah, Patton raced last week, bud.
I wasn't here last week. I was only here Sunday.
Oh, Sunday was nuts. Yeah, it was nuts, dude. 32 guys at Michigan. I kind of didn't really want to be mean to whoever. Dylan no race, so I don't think he's wanting you to race there. Mo Power, so I don't think he wants you to race. So.
Oh, I ain't gonna race. I'm qualifying though.
So no worries. But still waiting on Puddin'. How lovely. Oh, the frick! Oh, that's what it is. Alright, cool.
I used to set up these qualifying lobbies. He acts like I'm gonna interfere. If anything, I'm just gonna push people around. I ain't gonna drag people around.
Right. Yeah, no kidding, dude. No kidding, dude.
I got this, Taddy. Just calm down. I'm a trained professional.
Since he's a trained professional. Nice.
Alright, where's that 2 car out? I'm wrecking them. Where you at, UK? Oh, I found you. Oh, is this sliders? Why is it?
Yeah, that's sliders.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, I'm tight. So I have it on.
That's what she said.
Oh, yes, Dad. I'm not sure.
Give me 1 second. I gotta see if Billy's gonna have to.
Well, the Quackmaster's lagging.
What happened?
UK knew I was trying to wreck him, and he wrecked me.
Oh. Well.
Come here. Come here. Where's he at? Oh, he's coming back. Come here. Come here, you son of a bitch. He's gonna do it again.
Alright, let's see. What do we got to do today? Ah, there's Puddin' Knievel.
Penis.
Penis?
Yes. Me and UK are just wrecking each other during their qualifying. I'm not even race. Wrecking UK during qualifying.
Oh, is that
Why
what
not?
Taddy meant by no race?
I guess. But now I'm gonna drag him around to a quick lap.
Puddin', make sure you're gonna get the GC YouTube.
I don't want to.
Aw, too bad, too sad. I'm already on mine streaming. I'm already.
No, I got it. Dylan, last night, dude, I got wrecked fucking 5 laps in, and then majority of that race, I was in the top 7, top 5, battling for the lead.
I was watching, I don't remember, I was waking up and falling asleep off and on. I was trying to...
And then when I came out of pits, I lost people, but I caught up to the other people, and then I had to pee so bad, so I'm trying to keep the draft and get my pee cup out, going down the back steps and clip the wall.
Oh, gosh.
Which ultimately took me 2 laps down because of the damage and everything else, and I ended up fucking finishing 15th after being in front for majority of that and getting fucking tanked early. What track are we at?
Michigan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I name it? We don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan.
I mean,
How about?
you can, I'll agree with you.
I don't care. I mean, Michigan did win the Big 10 or Big 12. What is it? Big 10 or something? Big 10.
It's fun. Yeah, you know what? You're talking to 2 Ohio State Buckeye fans.
Well, I
You're
don't care
very,
about-
very touchy.
I don't care about either Ohio State or Michigan, so I'm a Gator fan. So, I'm a Gator fan. So I don't really care where. I don't care what say. So I'm a Gator fan. So.
Yeah, I definitely remember my first time being gay. And you got P. Cola Gator in here. And I know he's cute as hell. Yeah, there's some fun names in here. There's also a couple of them which I don't care for, but we'll exclude those.
Remember, we got to try to be quasi-professional, Dylan.
I was IR the other night, and I was fucking great, alright?
Quasi.
Every time I took the lead, I was
I
like,
need invites to that lobby to make sure we have invites.
oh, shit, yeah. Hold on, I'll take one. Taddy only sent me like 5. Let me join back up. Give me a small field.
I was supposed to try to fucking figure out how to get YouTube up on one on one TV on the rig, and then get the monitor up, but I didn't get everything switched over. I'm not fucking doing it tonight. I don't mean.
Oh, I don't blame you. Alright, I'm gonna send you a handful.
The guy I work with, I've been fucking carpooling him and his wife, and we got off late too. Nothing like just coming in at 5:55. I'm like, God damn it.
Nick, do you need some invites or did?
I've got
Yeah.
plenty, bud. I've got plenty.
Yeah,
Okay.
smack me so I can just. So
I
don't
just hit
have
you
to-
with 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have them pop up
Well-
on my screen because of broadcast.
Okay, yeah. Alright, got you. Wait, are you the one broadcasting?
Yeah.
He's got it.
Shit, Nick doesn't know either of us, does he?
What?
Well, Nick found out last week I'm new to this.
Oh, hotty
me
ha
too.
ha. Hotty ha ha.
Me too. I've never broadcasted or ever been in the booth ever. It's actually gonna be my first time.
This is. I don't really I don't really want to use anyone else's YouTube channel because then I'm going to have to re-sign into mine, and there's Aquatag. Shit.
Alright, everyone, shut up the gay jokes.
Well, how did you enjoy qualifying? Energy?
Oh, me and UK had fun. I can't wait to kiss him on the mouth.
Listen, you didn't hurt my feelings. I did the same thing the other night with Nick. I let him run last night in the B group for qualifying.
I got to come up with a fucking I hate Michigan name without saying I hate Michigan, Taddy.
I don't have an answer.
I'm just gonna put Michigan's gonna lose. Nah, I won't even do that. We'll just call it GC Sports at Michigan this week. Last week it was we lost Toto at Kansas.
That's all I ever do is I just say GC Sports, A Sliders, whatever at this track. Or I'll do this high tech shit with naming things. Yeah, everybody else in the booth already has invites, but you're the only one who don't.
No, I sent him invites. I sent him like 5 of them.
Then why the hell does he say booth invites?
I have no.
I don't.
Yes,
don't
you
know.
did. Yes, you did, Puddin'. Yes, you did.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I said, did I? Yeah.
I sent you like 18,000 of them.
Well, my phone is just now notifying me that. What do I got 5 minutes, right?
I don't know. What time is it?
7, 8. Give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, I better go strap up with some beers. This broadcast might be fun.
Hey, second week in a row. RJ Smith got the fall, and I got third.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Fuck RJ.
You start second.
Gator Mike. I just sent it. In the
Okay. Give me a sec.
Here's some more invites.
I think I got playing.
I'll be streaming if you guys need a laugh count. I'm headed back over to the other chat. I'll post in the broadcast chat when you join.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Oh shit. Ooh. Jeez, that's fast. How the hell does he make that work? Good lord. Just waiting on Puddin' to get back. Waiting for the all clear. Waiting for him to get the stream up.
Alright. We ready to go live?
Yep.
Hello?
Huh?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tuesday night. If you don't already know, I will be your host tonight. Most of you know me as Puddin'. Up here on Tuesdays, always helping me out is Mr. Nick 2019, making a special guest appearance, helping us out in the booth. My buddy, one of the Mo Power Gang out here. We know who he's going to be pulling for, formerly known as Interbred NRG, now known as Mo Power, baby. Mo Power NRG. We are a little outnumbered right now, NRG, as tonight the A Sliders are at Michigan. We are in Brooklyn, not Brooklyn, New York. And last week, if you didn't tune in, NRG, let me tell you what, that was one of the closest races that we have seen in a long time. These A Slider guys have been putting on one great show for everybody. Nick, what did you think about last week, man?
Oh, that was the most insane Kansas, you know? I mean, Kansas is filled with more of excitement, but excitement now brings to the Motor City of Michigan. You know, these guys go up to 200 miles per hour, and you can go into up there in the turns, go into 3 and 1, or 1 and 3, and the backstretch, you gotta work and find that drafting partner. It's not a play track, but 200 miles per hour, you can find it. What about you there, Mopower?
There's going to be guys who have Mo Power, and there's going to be guys that have no power.
Well, there's only one Mopower guy out there, and that's the Mopower Kit himself. There's a lot of GTR guys. Last week, the one and only Private Patton showed up, does what he does. Like he just said, too, what Nick just said, draft is going to be very effective tonight. Something else that we're going to have to see and keep an eye on, too, there's multiple lanes. Everybody wants that bottom lane, but the second lane here is very, very quick and very, very fast at Michigan. The AKA High line, the HWH line, the Kyle Larson line, whatever you want to say. Yes, that works in a different platform on the PC side, but over here, you will lose a lot of ground. You will get great exit momentum to try to catch that draft, but by that time, you probably are already going to lose 2 or 3 spots, if not a couple spaces right there. But, again, Michigan, I'm excited for this. After Kansas last week, they put on one hell of a show, so we are in for a barn burner tonight, guys. Again, this is the A Slider group. We have 11 drivers. Again, very familiar names. NRG just did a little test, I would say, with the qualifying group out there, and he said he was very impressed with the way they were driving and a lot of the names out there, man.
I did?
And, no, I guess you didn't. But,
No, I'm just kidding.
but no, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Again, putting Nick and Mr. NRG up here in the booth. Mr. back home in the great state of Ohio, freezing his rear end off.
And we're ready to go, boys. Let's get it. Ready to join.
Yep, we're going to blue screen real quick, accept these invites, and we're going to kick the tires and light the fires and rack them and stack them.
Yeehaw! Now,
that was the most cringe thing I've heard all day. I'm going to have to ask you to never do it. I'm just kidding.
Now,
No, it's going to be a little bit smaller field. Sunday night, we were at Michigan in the C sliders and customs, and we had 32 for the slider.
Oh, it's just nutty.
And, well, honestly, to be completely honest with you, for 32 people, it ended up being a really good race. We had a lot of good racing for the first 10 laps or so, a lot of 3 wide. I think that's what we're going to see here. I mean, this is going to play out more like an IROC race, to be honest with you.
Yep.
It's going to come down to guys that have pit road penalties or screw up getting on pit road. I don't think we're going to see too many wrecks, to be honest with you. RJ Smitty, our pole sitter.
Patience is going to be a big key too, but last week these guys didn't show any patience throughout the race. But we are green flag racing. What's up to Robbie over there on the other side of the pond? And as we're already seeing it, there's 2 or 3 lines already starting to develop right there, trying to find those drafting partners. The inside line looks very dominant right now. I'm on board with GTR Mike, a.k.a. Left Boot. He's going to pull it down behind that white line, crossing start-finish line, going to pull up behind that number 51 car. He's going to make the move to the inside. 51's going to try to go with the 53 of RJ Smitty and give him a push. But see, there's that big push right there for 51. The outside line is going to be dominant. So pushing that car to the inside line too much can eat your tires up, but these guys already getting real racing.
Oh, and the wall goes T-Bird early. T-Bird just got into the wall, but you mentioned really well, tires are going to be the big key thing, and, also fuel, because we've seen it in real life where fuel kind of ruins your day, and there you see a battle for the lead here up here, guys.
The 4 got in, he had a little help getting into T-Bird as T-Bird was trying to recover going into 3. They did a great job of all getting it back together. See a couple guys, 2 of them, not sure who that is back here. I don't know if they're just impending doom. That's that's the Quack Master and UK himself. They probably need to get back up there unless they're 2 of the guys that they're going to try to save and make this on 1 stop, which I'm not sure how the rules work. Like on Sundays, we were forced to make 2 stops. What you did with them 2 stops was up to you. You were definitely going to take 4 tires at one point or another. So if
2 cars off the pace already, guys. Sorry, NRG, but 2 cars off of the pace. Hopefully they can catch back up. There's 3 and 4 wide action we're seeing at times. Still 2 wide, 2 by 2 going through the corners. On board right now with the 43 of Justin Shackett. Again, these The 8
Oh, they're getting
wrecked.
wrecked! Trouble back straight away. Trouble. Oh, what a save. Good save by GTR Picola, man. Good save. And, boy, I will tell you what, he's driving that same scheme I ran in the season opener, but he's doing a much better job than I am in that 8 car. What a save.
It looked like RJ got got back from that throttle too soon or something. Like he smacked the wall coming off turn 2, did a decent enough job to keep it up to where everyone else was able to recover again.
3 wide behind them, almost 4 wide between the 3. And here comes that 12 car. We haven't really talked about him this early. Is the 12 of Private Patton. They're getting dicey. There's more cars smacking the wall. The 3 car.
GTR Mike and that 3 car clips the wall, and that's going to make everybody have what they call in the fighter pilot world evasive maneuvers. They all get right back around him. GTR Mike's going to pull up the tail end of this pack. RJ Smitty's still up there to lead, and still a good pack. But look at that. The Pat did Private Pat already making moves to get back up there. These guys again, long race. You know, I think they would have wanted to go single file, but no, they want to go and say, hey, I want to lead some laps. I want to get up here. I want to position myself to where I want to be. On board with that 51 of Aqua Tatty, that's what we were just talking about earlier. 2 on the inside of Thunder Chicken, a.k.a. T-Bird, and the lead 10 car to the outside of him. 3 wide going down the back stretch. 11 of, I want to say Country, but it's not. That's War Pig. Kind of messing me up a little bit. Staying it. War Pig always says they're 3 wide right in front of him with that 1 car Monster Race on the outside. That is the battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th back there.
So everyone's still kind of here in a pack. I'm not a fan of this whole going below the apron here or at Auto Club, to be honest with you. I like running
I don't
up there
like
at
it
the top
either.
of the wall.
I think it upsets the chassis getting back on there, but it saves a couple tenths. But if you stay in the draft, though, you got to do it. But
well,
I mean,
absolutely.
qualifying's one thing, but not in a race.
Here's the thing, though. If there's going to be that other person that's not you running underneath the apron, you have to trust that they're not going to overdrive it going into 1, because preferably I'd rather have the outside going into 1, because running the bottom is not fast in 1 and 2 here.
If you're leading the pack, though, you can go high and then dive that corner off.
They're
3, 4 wide.
4 wide, yep. I'm watching from GTR _ Jacob. You know, he was like lurking towards there, and here comes a big group of guys. And you mentioned it really good there, Puddin'. The 2 is off the pace, and you know, I don't know what you're doing, and you mentioned a really good Mo Powell. You know that, saving, maybe that's not going to be a good idea, but I mean, you gotta get back up there at some point. You don't want to be back there, and then you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to be a lap down, and, you're going to be stuck more than laps down.
Well, look at it like this. They're not in single file. This entire lead group is battling. So, if he wants to save, I mean, maybe he's taking a lesson from last week where it was just all out, no one's holding back. They're going to battle and race this whole thing until they have to pit, and maybe he's going to try to stretch
Aqua
it on one
Tatty
spot.
loose, 4 wide. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of the old Country Caliber out there, he says, is that baby boy NRG? That is him up here in the booth.
Mwah!
Big kisses out the Country as we're on board with Jose Perez.
Guys, how about Battle for Lee? Here comes Private Patton battling RJ Smitty.
Yeah, he's worked his way through the field too. Private started best in the back of the pack. Here we go, watching it. He makes the move to the outside. RJ and Brandon, they've raced quite a bit to each other. Private Patton's going to hold the inside line. He's going to have a couple cars helping him draft too. That will give that benefit to him. But can RJ hold that outside line? He does get it now. He will get a little bit of a drafting help too. Still the 2 car off the pace just a little bit. Private Pat tried battling for that lead. He is credited with the lead right now, but it won't be too much longer. Monster Race getting in the push, and here comes the T-Bird after clipping the wall. 4 car makes a move back to the inside as RJ Smitty is going to get freight trained. Everybody going to go down below what we just talked about. Not that white line. I wouldn't do it. It upsets the chassis. You can get slow loose, bump into somebody. They all come clean green right there. And it looked like Private Patton will be credited with leading that lap. The outside goes still the 1 car with RJ Smitty falling back 3 spots. 4 car right there with him. Private Patton has 2 or 3 car length lead on everybody, but he will get 8 up in that draft. He needs somebody to be right on that bumper to push him 3 wide for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, guys.
3 by 3. They were 3 by 3.
2 wide or 2 lanes deep. They were.
We saw it last week at I think it was Kentucky. No, that was last night.
Kansas.
But Kansas. Yes, we saw how Private Patton, he was in the back most of the race and fought his way back up to the front. And boy, I'm telling you, he doesn't want to mess around. He's like, all right, I won the championship last season in B sliders, and I'm going to fight for this A slider championship now. I want to get a championship in this to start it, and lead most of the laps. That could give you some good points.
I wish I was in this race right now. I wish I could get some sort of what do they call that when you're invited to a tournament on whatever in golf? I wish I could have got that. Yeah, I guess a
sponsor's exemption. A sponsor's exemption.
Whatever. We're gonna call it all kinds of different things.
Caddy up to second place.
We got Monster Racing. Boy, he was running second. Now drops to almost 5th position. He's got to get back in line. He was doing somewhat good, but it's still early, It's the early stages, and, you're going to come to a stage break very soon, and, you got to say, okay.
Wait, those stages?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I think so.
No, we didn't have stages Sunday night, but I know the rules vary from.
No, we didn't, because remember, we had no cautions. Remember that, dude. We didn't have any. Here comes a 3 wide for the lead, maybe 4 wide. Here comes Monster Games to lead. Maybe if we could pass Private Patton.
Now,
RJ Smitty, our pole sitter and race leader there for a while, has fallen off just a bit. It looks like these top 6 cars have broke away by just a little bit, so they are starting to separate themselves a little.
Now hold on,
but I'm not wondering if Smitty burned up some of his tires a little bit.
I want you to go ahead and pause for a second, and if you go back to 38 and look at him from his chase view, him and the 2 car have not felt that far off of the pace of that pack. They're at a reasonable pace, and they're saving the fuel. So I'm guessing if they're trying to do this they are doing this on one stop. They're committed. These guys up front that have been racing, well, yeah, absolutely. These guys that are running in this pack, they're just running balls to the wall. They're running their right front tire out more than anything. And I also did tell from Sunday night in the sliders, just running balls to the wall. The left front, you can make it about 20 to 21 laps, 22 laps on a tank and 4 tires. You come down, take right side tires, and still get another 10 to 12 laps on just right sides, which is what a lot of people do.
By the way, I didn't mean to cut you off, NRG. Private Patton has literally pulled 10 cars on the group behind him. There's an inside line and an outside line draft, and he has pulled away from them. Just mixing and matching, dicing it up back here is making great racing for the viewers, but a great chance for Private to say, hey, I mean, I'm going to run my line. Everybody does have a preferred line, but everyone behind him, that's giving Private a chance to get in that Ford Mustang and walk away a little bit with it. Here comes the 4 car and 51 to Taddy making a move to the inside. 37 let loose right there with him. Justin Shack gets pushed way to the high side right there, still maintaining back there. These guys, this pack has not gone anything but 2-3 wide the entire race so far.
All right, so you look at what pack. You go back to what Nick said earlier in the race, and he talked about how, and every time we're at Michigan or Auto Club, somebody always mentions how it kind of plays out like a super speedway, except in the corners. You have essentially the same speed. We got 2 lines, but Patton, he's able to do his own thing, and he's gonna pull away from these guys because all he has to worry about is running his line. These other guys, if you're stuck in the outside, you have to stay there. If you're on the bottom, you have to stay there. And there's probably a mixed match of people who they would prefer to be in one or the other, and they're not there right now. It looks like they're trying to get into a line.
Yeah, Patton's doubled his lead now.
Now, I do want to point out, last night in the, we got someone coming on the pit road, by the way. We got, I think that's the 37. Yep, let loose.
Let loose.
Yeah, do you think that's probably that's his pit stop, and he's probably going to take a risk, or what do you think is his car's?
I mean, obviously he's got something in his mind that he's got planned out with no drafting help, nobody to race with him. That is pretty chancy. You know what I'm saying? But
well, we got a bunch of other guys signaling.
Oh,
yep, I see the green car 43.
Whoa! But whoa, they're getting a little dicey. Here comes. Looks like Justin might be pitting, and whoa!
Taddy's pitting.
Whoa!
Oh, Shaggy gets pushed through the grass just a little bit.
Oh, there's so much wreck.
Oh, the 96 did not make it on the pit road.
T-Bird, nope. And that's a lot of damage. Huge
Thunder Chicken's definitely going to have to put the afterburners on if he just missed pit lane.
He got back on, but he definitely boogered up the entire.
That's gonna lose him a bunch of time. But like what I was trying to say before these green flag stops, last night at Kentucky, we saw probably your dad had most of the race led, and then was falling back, and then didn't win the race. But Private Patton is one of these guys. He's like, okay, I can get the job done. I can win a race either from last to first. I can do that. And there you see. Here comes RJ Smitty and Jose. They're pitting right now.
If Jose did not get if Jose didn't get a pit road penalty, I'd be surprised because he was hauling ass coming on pit road.
Fire Slayer out there in YouTube land again. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Say what's up to everybody up in here. Tell us who your pick is to win this race. It's going to be a crapshoot. But Fire Slayer said they need to get in line or something because Patton in that 12 car is OG gone.
So you want to talk about the 2 and the 38? They both just signaled the pit.
Whoa! 3 car.
Hold on to it, Mike. And Private Pat, our leader, misses pit lane in a big kind of way.
No.
We just saw it right there. In a big kind of way.
Alright, so we're going to see if the 2 and the 38 were on some sort of strategy, if they were just hanging back to be able to have that advantage to avoid a wreck if something happened. Because all the leaders... They're the last ones to pit, and the 2 guys that we've seen hanging behind all come down together here, so that's kind of weird. The one with a really quick pit stop.
That was a big mistake by the leader of Private Pat right now. As we see the 10 and the 8 coming down now, too. That is P. Gator coming down. I think that is...
He's cute.
That's GTR Gator and GTR...
Jacob and...
I believe. So
the 8 car of Cola, yep.
And here comes the 12 car just now exiting pit lane on the backstretch or outside of 2. These guys are going to have the momentum in the draft. He's going to duck in behind them if he can. And the front of the 43 looks like he does have some damage on it too. So being an aero-sensitive track, you got to be careful how hard you bump draft somebody because that can come into play too. So Private Patton throwing a spoke into throwing a twig into his own spoke of his bicycle wheel right there, going to make a lot of work for him and to get back up to the lead. I don't have the YouTube pulled up.
Hold on, let me check for Private Patton because he has his stream up.
I was just getting ready to pull that up. The 8 spinning coming off pit road off turn 2.
That is P. Gator spinning then.
Oh no!
And I think that RJ Smitty is about to pass the 10. I think RJ
he just did.
Took
he
the
just
lead.
Did. Let me look. I gotta look from Private Patton. Give me one. Let me look.
I think it's the 53, the 10, and the 1, and then behind them you got the 11.
53 is our leader, guys. 53 is the leader.
So RJ Smitty, with his strategy, falling back a little bit. Our pole sitter takes the lead back with GTR Jacob right there in that 10 car that is outside.
And then you got the 11, and then you got Shackett and Private Patton, the 3 cars behind them. They look like they're trying to run in a line well.
Now's
the 11,
the time
I don't
to
know
do
what the hell he's doing. He's gonna go down towards the white line trying to separate the draft or something for whatever reason.
The 11 car has front end damage.
And that might have a lot to do with it. It's either affecting him getting loose off the corner or maybe he's...
I
don't know.
I'm looking right now. The 10 of Jacob is the leader, but RJ Smitty right now is trying to fight. And as we come to 5 laps to go in stage 1, that I would think Jacob probably took 2 tires because there's no way he could have been out front. And here we go, and maybe
Will that come back to bite him though, Nick? Because we got the one of Monster Energy right behind him. As 53 is going to make a move and shoves it down to the inside, stays off that white line right there, perfect arc angle. He's going to get some momentum, but I think those taken two, if that's what he did, is going to eat him up. Because here's the number one of Monster Energy Monster Racing trying to chase down the 53 car. So we got Chevy, Ford, Crime, 1, 2, 3 right now. I do like that Chevy thing right now, especially in the Motor City. This is a track that the Big Three love to win at, seeing as it's their home track. And unfortunately, in real life, Ford is dominating that battle.
Here comes that 12 car. He's looking to battle between the 43 and the 11, but he's got that 51 right there of Aquatag. These guys are coming to 3 laps to go in stage 1. And stages are important. You get some stage points, that's good, but the last stage, you gotta not have costly mistakes, as we saw Private Patton had that mistake coming on the pit road. And boy, I tell you, if you're that one car, you have to make your chances of. When do you make that move do you make it on the last lap, or do you make it in one corner?
It just depends. This is a track where both ends of the track, as far as the corners go, are different. You got to figure out where that person's stronger, and you got to wait for them to make a mistake, because I'm sorry, but you're not going to have a perfect lap every lap. That person in front of you will make a mistake.
Unless your name's Puddin'.
Yeah, you're right.
Coming to 3 laps to go in stage 1, it's just one. You just gotta, we saw the pit stops happen, right? And
Monster Energy making a move to the inside. Sorry, Nick.
No,
right here.
Yep. Here you go. Can he get him?
He's gonna have that run.
You see, that's what they. You're going back in the draft. You're like, okay, I gotta run, and then I'll make my move. So I mean, that's what you gotta do.
Committee, Monster Racing, GTR Jacob, and 37 back there of Let Loose. With Private Patton, that appears to be your top 5 right now. Can the 53 hold off the one? One's going to make a move
we're
to the
2
other.
to go for the. Oh,
Yep.
I thought we were going to be 3 wide, but the 10 decided to hang out and help out the 53.
Yep. Again, no manufacturers here. These are for your team points. Again,
2 to go. Oh, he threw.
Oh, they made contact.
3 wide.
I was just going to say, that's going to give the 10 an opportunity. He's going to make a move to the inside. No yellow line no yellow line rule here at Michigan. They make contact. That slows the 53 to 1 up. The 10 makes a move to the inside. Will the 1 get back up in there? The 53 has to fall back. That's 37 of Let Loose right there. He is now back.
Oh, he pushes him out the way. 1 to go, coming in 1 to go in stage 1.
Taddy making a move back there on
That's
the 12,
not, that's, well, Let Loose. Let's Let Loose remember that.
No, that
yep,
was it.
And it looks like it's going to be GTR Jacob, RJ Smitty, Monster Racing, Let Loose, and then I'm going to say Private Patton between that battle back there for Taddy. Yes, I think that's how that works. So that is going to be your top 5.
Yep. The top 10 was Jacob, RJ Smitty, Monster Racing, Let It Loose, Private Patton, Aqua Taddy, Justin, Warpig, Mo Power, and Hamilton rounds out the
baby.
top 10. And yep.
I feel pretty stupid because I didn't realize that this is the end of stage 1, or else I wouldn't have agreed to do this, because now this race is going to take way too freaking long, and I don't want to be a part of it for this long. But no, here I am. I'm in for the ride now. I got plenty of stones and cigarettes. We're going to be good to go. But
did you say stones? Go on.
Yeah, but we got the 38 and the 2 that I was sitting there talking about, just letting back and holding up. I guess maybe they just wanted to hang in close enough without getting a bunch of damage.
Here we go. We're going to rack them and stack them for stage 2.
What?
And the 43 missed pit lane
Oh.
because he was sitting on the pole right there. 43 sitting on the pole, missed pit lane. That's why I think that's why he pulled down to the inside. So that's going to take it back to the 53 and the 10. So Shackett made a missed butt mistake. I might have happened. We'll talk to that a little bit later, but that does happen here. And God, it pisses you off when it does, because it's happened to me too. But RJ Smitty, our pole sitter, right there, back out there on the lead. GTR Jacob, Monster Racing Let Loose, Private Pat, and then the 11 of not Country Caliber but War Pig. That is your top 5. Here comes the 51. That is Taddy making a move to the inside. These guys all bunched back up, seeing what's going to happen. Just a second, looks like he's going to lose the pace quite a bit right now, as these guys are going into the turn 1 and 2, 3 wide, 4 wide back here.
What a 4 wide! Here comes the 2 car. Where did this 2 car come from? He's coming like a badass.
baby!
Well, remember last week at Kansas, he had a runner-up finish behind his teammate against Private Pat. You know, that was a 1-2 for Penske, and you know it was a happy day for them. But can this be another Penske race win? But you know, Rick Ware, right? The teams are looking pretty good, and here you go. Here comes Aqua Teddy. Maybe they're going 3 abreast.
I tell you one thing. If the 2 car needed any motivation, well, I think
in front of him. It's right in front of him.
well, no.
Whoa!
One car gets into the back corner that they touched. GTR Jacob gets into the left rear corner panel of the 2 car. That's going to check both of them up. They're 3 wide going into turn as the leaders 4
wide looks
now
like.
Single file. And Mo Power Cat's going to take that number 2 Penske Ford right through the middle right there. Again, that's one of my preferred lines around here, and it seemed to work out as he did Aqua Teddy cleared right now as he tried to pull in behind the 4 car. On the inside is GTR Jacob. The leader still up front in that 52
Here comes the 12 car. Look at the 12. He's up to 3rd. Good recovery after having that issue in stage 1, but will he keep 3rd?
Oh, I'm sure he's going to try to go for that lead again after that missed pit box mistake. He is not happy with himself. We all get frustrated with ourselves, so we are all very hard on ourselves. But if you have never talked to Private Patton, he is one of the hardest guys on himself for mistakes. So now he has a little redemption for himself. Back up there in that single file is the top 6. As we got some guys back here now 3 wide. T-Bird in the middle as they cross the finish line right there. And GTR Mike left boot down in that 3 car makes a move to the inside. Back to 2 abreast back here from the back of the pack to the top. Looks like 8 as Mo Power Cat's going to push them around there. Has found single file. So they are starting to single out a little bit and go a little bit faster that way.
I saw a little bit maybe of a spike there between for RJ Smitty. He just spiked the 37 and let it loose, and I would tell you what, that might be something costly, but you know, I don't think it was that bad, but I was right from the 37 and he just got spiked.
Just give it here a couple out. This 2 and the 12 are probably going to get hooked up.
If I had a suspicion.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a thing. Not even being manufactured or manufacturers in this case. I don't know.
Ooh, they're getting a little dicey, boys.
Making a move on that's let loose. Going to try to make a move on the inside of that 12. He's going to get to the inside, pull behind that 53. He's going to have some trouble. But the 2 car of Cat's going to go with that 12, like you just said. They get hooked up. So
they're going to get dicey.
Now, RJ Smitty let loose. Private Patton and Mo Power Cat. That's your top 4 right there. Everybody, the lead keeps changing. I'm glad there isn't a ticker. Thanks 704 for that again, 1,000 times for that. But that thing would be going crazy right now. We probably would have broke it in this race.
Yeah.
You mentioned it. Here comes the 4 going to throw the 12 in the wall. Can this be a good run? Here you go.
No, 4 is going to wash up a little bit. And that's going to really screw things up because now UK stuck on the outside, 3 wide. He's got the 11 and the 1 underneath him. That's a lot of ones.
And I was just going to say no drafting help, but he quickly pulled back down and finds himself a sniff of clean air to pull back up in there. Oh, the 11's on the inside. War Pig, he gets on the inside of the 3. That's going to push 3 up into 12.
3 wide.
No hard 4 wide. But GTR Mike saying, I want the heck out of this situation.
Look at this. Wow.
That was smart to do that to get out. I don't know if he got checked up by the contact or if he got off of the gas, but that was real smart to get out of that 3 wide situation.
That 11 was very aggressive going into 1 and 2. I'm not really. No harm, no foul.
I did want to mention Denke had a family issue tonight, so he mentioned in the broadcast chat where I think it was grandfather or something. He was
Father-in-law, I believe.
father-in-law. Yeah, he had to go straight to the hospital. Couldn't make tonight's event. So prayers and thoughts to Denkate's father-in-law.
Oh! He
Not
got
to get
his
away
number
from
and he did it for
Denkate,
Dale.
but yeah.
Yikes.
Contact being made right there. Hard contact into the wall for 37. That's going to drop him back. 51 of Taddy and
I wonder
back there with him. But again, up there in Canada, we want to wish Denkate. I always say blame Canada, so I won't blame Canada on this one. But thoughts and prayers with you to our good buddy up there north of the border. We'll be thinking
Absolutely
of you.
thinking about you, Danny.
Yeah, and he's been a big asset, and in all forms of Giggity to Cringe to GC, he's always been willing to help, do whatever he can, participates. I mean, his driving's still lackluster because he's Canadian, but heart of gold.
Well, when you have to drive through snow
Whoa!
8 months of the
Whoa,
year.
Private Pat, there they go.
Just got,
There they go. There.
Wow,
Oh,
what a save. Now,
The
UK's
Penske
gonna
boys.
lose a drought there, but he just, yeah, I think, was that
Great
the
save
11
by the
that,
cat right there. Great save.
was
by
that
It
the
was-
11 that came down chopped?
Yep.
No, that was a 3. Was it
Look-
3 or the 11?
Oh, there goes the 3. 3 is loose.
3,
And
I'm suspecting it was the 3 because
it looked like the 3.
Loose.
It looked like the 3 to me. And those Penske boys, now are separated. We were just talking about.
It ain't gonna be for long.
Oh, I know. Just wait. Private Pat's gonna go probably something.
And I think is that the 38 right in front of the 12.
Yes, it is.
So you've seen a 38 and a 2 kind of just hang out together there in the first stage. So there might be some sort of
Tango,
Yep, between the 3 of them. I don't know if they're all in the same chat. No idea.
How
And
about
the 8 and the 43 back there, they are singing that song which we have no rights to. All by myself.
Oh,
But
bars,
they can
baby.
also, they are close enough that if they get hooked up, P. Colligator and Justin Shackett, if they get hooked up, they can go on a drafting date and try to work themselves back up to the pack up here.
It's not really gonna matter. We seen I think everyone stayed on the lead lap after pit stops and everything was said and done last stage. So I assume to see the same thing here. But if we see some of the stakes and actions that we have seen through the first 2 stages, that will not be the case there in the stage 3 as the 4 got in the wall and kind of screwed up the 96 a little bit. At 3, Gator Mike, he's gonna go on the apron.
That's
Or
going
Whoa,
maybe
look at
he's
3
pit- I
wide.
think
The 11 Warpig is in the middle of a 3 wide.
Wow.
Oh, 38
Oh.
grass.
Yeah,
Oh,
the 38 gets bumped
saves
into the
it.
grass really
Hamilton.
quick on there. Yes.
good
Taddy's
save.
on
Himself
pit
saves
road.
it.
Taddy's on pit road, and so is Let Loose. Let Loose, I think, is going to have a little damage. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe just let it go. That way he doesn't go a lap down, but that's the case. If you maybe want to take right side tires, fix your damage now. That way you don't have to suffer that extra time on pit road under the stage break. You could do that. But I don't think it's really going to matter because I feel like the 37 is probably going to be towards the back of the pack. At this point, he might as well fix it under the stage break.
That's what
Yeah,
I
he's
usually
got that
do,
damage,
man.
but that 37 did work in that strategy where he pitted early, got him up into the 4th spot early. But yeah, if he fixed that damage, that might cost him now. As we're on board doing a little bit of the old boom vision on the 53 of RJ Smitty. He was our pole setter lead race, and now he's leading the race, and right behind him we got
damn,
George.
NRG, what the?
Yeah. Imagine sleeping in a tent at Talladega and hearing that.
Yeah, that's what I woke up to today.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
I mean, I was sitting there with a Keystone laughing. I thought it was fun.
Well,
I probably had a Keystone in the tent. It was probably open. Probably pissed warm in front of the night before. But honestly, that entire 5 days we were there, touchy subject.
well,
Good
here you go.
times.
Here comes the 3 car looking to be in the 3rd position. He's getting a little loose again. Now, was that a good move with the 51 and 37 to pit early, or was that a risky move?
It depends on how worried you are about stage points. If you're not worried about it, who cares? Because you're probably not going to go a lot down. But I guess if you are worried about stage points, which they do add up, like you had mentioned earlier. Maybe they got some strategy, because these guys are battling pretty good. We got a huge run to 4. RJ's blocking
and
his
I don't know, but I feel like Picola.
I think he is lag spiking a little bit.
Oh, there they go!
Oh!
There goes Private Patton. Around he goes, backstretch.
The 4 just murdered him, and then the 4 comes back up the track and murdered someone else.
Oh no!
Denkate.
No.
Yeah, sorry guys, I had to step out of the room just for a split second there, and it looked like
that was Warpig.
Picola Gator not having a great night.
Yeah, I was just about to say Picola has retired from the race, and boy,
he just won himself a custom race the other night too.
He did. And, you know what's sad right now is that that's gonna lose. You're gonna lose a bunch of time. You're gonna lose a lap probably, but you know the 4. I don't know. I think he cut down on him and just turned him.
Well, they're long enough. I think they ran everything out, and I do know, and I can tell you from experience. I think anyone that's played this game long enough can tell you from experience. Coming off 2, you can get really loose on old tires. You definitely have to feather the throttle before you step right back in it. I wonder if maybe he just stabbed the throttle, got loose. They've had such clean racing this whole race. I don't think anything that we just seen was intentional.
No.
I really don't, but there was a couple people that did just pay the price
oh, your wife said
for
to say
someone
hi,
else's
Dill.
mistake. Hey, what's up, baby girl? That's my wife. No worries. We don't have kids.
You have a pudding.
We have Puddin'. He's baby boy though. So now we still got a pack up here of Gagwheel cars, the 4, the 3, the 96 T-Bird, and
What a monster.
Monster. Oh yeah. So those guys. None of them still signaling, so I don't know. Maybe they were. I would think RJ's got to be getting close to being okay. He's pretty much led this actually led most of this race. I would assume he's got to be coming down pit road. I bet he signals on the back stretch.
How's Caddy doing, Denkate asked. Well, he's still on the track.
He got
the 37 with them. They pit a little bit. I think they were the first to actually come down.
Yep, there you go. Here comes there's the signal right there. The 53, the 3, all those guys are going to come to pit road this time.
Now that's going to be fun to watch. I would watch that because you got a bunch of cars getting ready to come down pit road. It's a pretty easy pit road to come down if you're by yourself. Everyone's giving each other a little space.
Oh, the 4. Yep. All right. Looks like they all got there. Will they cure that speeding penalty at 4?
I don't think so.
Just to get
I honestly think that was about as clean as they were going to get it.
Oh, Private Patton misses pit road. He's around on pit road again. Oh man, this is not looking too good.
So if there's a emoji for shit in the bed, the 12 car is the emoji.
Yep, I will be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
All right.
Private Patton not having a good night getting on the pit lane.
You still can't count.
It's very uncharacteristic of him, but we are on board with Let Loose. I was just on board with Taddy. Denkate wanted to know where he was at. Well, how's he doing? Well, we're on board with him. Taddy's in that beautiful golden red Darlington throwback car, I believe, with the 51. But we're on board with Let Loose. But we're going to go back up to RJ Smitty, as I believe he was leading before that. So the pack that he was running was still behind him, as they're going to make a move to the inside of the 10 car of GTR Jacob. So there's a lot of GTR, so only one Mopar out here.
Mom! There's another PlayStation gang bullying us!
Ma! The meatloaf! But these guys still out here have been trying to do their best they can. Michigan is one of my favorite tracks too, but you want to be up there in contention. You want to stay in that draft deal, but bump drafting, things happen. People slide up, old tires, 2 different lines. As fun as this track is, I wouldn't say it's like road course technical, but I still think that there's a technical ability to it and a strategy you have to behind it. But I mean, strategy goes out the window with the wrong bump.
Well, it just depends, because Sunday night there in the C series, we only did 50 laps. We didn't have cautions. We didn't have stages. The only thing that was there was black flags. So we only did 50 laps. And honestly, I think that was probably a little more fun than what these guys are having to deal with, but that's just part of it.
I keep forgetting I'm supposed to run on Sunday nights, but it's Sunday night.
Well, cool. You come race Atlanta Sunday night and get that ass kicked real quick.
I keep forgetting. Sundays are a bad day for me.
It's your only day off.
Well, you know why it's a bad day for me.
You're only given day off.
Yeah, but you know why.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah,
boys.
but every day is a bad day for him. Well, no, that's not true.
Keystone might be a factor way early.
Yeah, that's the same. But Sunday I woke up and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want a league race again for the first time in a long time. And I tell you what, I finished second or third in the custom race and finished. Could have probably done the same, maybe even won. Your buddy Blakey won the slider race.
It was terrible.
He's not my buddy until he delivers me Keystone.
It wasn't a bad race. No, like I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, we had 32 drivers that started that race. And you would think with 32 drivers, it's going to be a complete shit show. It wasn't. It was actually a pretty good race. People got shuffled out. People got pit road penalties like myself. I was running in the lead pack, which there was about 8 of us when people started making their first pit stops. I caught a pit road penalty, and I got shuffled back. I think I came off pit road 22nd or something like that. I think I finished like 17th or something. But either way, it wasn't a good finish, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Sorry, Dill. Private back up in the wall again. Obviously, front end damage, so car not handling the way he is needing it to right now. Maybe
he might have found a steak knife.
Yeah, to those tires or the hood or something in the front.
Or his forehead.
Whoa, 3-car around. 3-car wrecked on the front stretch and coming onto pit road and...
yeah, backwards.
Wow, we just caught him pirouetting on pit lane.
That was the end of the stage.
Yep, it was.
So I believe it was RJ. Can you give us a rundown real quick there, Nick?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I think the 3, accidentally did that. I think he tried to spin himself on purpose.
Well, Private Pat got the last point, so... come on. So, Aquatat just sent the results. So... RJ Smith, T-Bird, Joseph, Monster, Jacob, Mopower, Aquatati, Let Loose, Hamilton, and Private Patton rounds out the top 10 in stage 2.
All right, so we're gonna go down. These guys are gonna get 4 crash sheets, belly full of fuel, and we're gonna rack them and line them up smoothly. Haha. You thought I was gonna say something else, didn't you, Dad?
Well, you know, we got to get that 2 car
home. Is patented. That is patented.
Well, did my game just shit the bed?
If you use it, I am going to sue you for a 12-pack of Keystone. But here we go. We are going to rack them and stack them. And the old Thunder Chicken in that number 96 used to run back in the Giggity days for the old Knievel Motorsports team out there in the lead. But he has a great field of pressure behind him as RJ has already given him a push. He said, move that Toyota. I have a Beautiful Camaro coming through. That's going to check RJ up just a little bit. The 4 behind
Calm
him.
down.
3 cars already making contact. They're already back here checking up, it looks like. 3 wide is the 11 of Warpig's going to make a move to the inside. He is stuck in the middle of GTR Jacob in that 10. 51 of Taddy's got the 43 of Shackett to his outside, and Mo Power Cat right in front of him. Right in front of the Cat is Monster Racing. They are going to suck up. That's going to be your top 5. Taddy cannot get the 43 clear. That's going to push 43 to the outside because here comes the 11. 10 right behind him. Now the 10, 51 goes up, dives down, dives it off just a little bit. He's going to try to get up under the Cat. 96, T-Bird out here leading laps in the A-Class slider race at not New York, Brooklyn. That's what we should have named it. Not New York, Brooklyn. I like it.
I don't get it.
Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, you know. Brooklyn. But, speaking of Brooklyn, here comes the 4 car. The 4 car is now going to take and make a move for the lead. So we got Chevrolet, Toyota, and Ford all battling it up. Ford going to make a move to the inside. That is Jose Protege in the 4 car. Forgot that was George. Then we got the 53 of RJ. RJ's going to get up into T-Bird just a little bit. They don't make any contact. Right behind him is the Monster Racing Energy number 1. Monster Racing. And
the 2 car.
Mo Power Cat. Mo Power Cat is up in that Kyle Larson line that does not work so well here. Hopefully he can tail it. He can't grab the tag of the field. Jose Protege is going to lead another lap. Taddy has decided to go to the outside line, as I knew he probably would. He likes that HWH line too. He's going to try to push T-Bird up there just a little bit too. We're going to do a little boom fishing right here on our leaders, see everybody else going through 2 and 1 and 2 as they're going to go down the back stretch. RJ Smitty is still in 2nd. Monster Racing back there in that 4th spot, but he's got T-Bird right there in that 3rd. Monster Racing leading that 4 car pack to the inside. Says, nope, I don't like this idea. I'm going to go to the outside. As we see the 43 of Justice Jacket say, I don't want to be on the outside. I'm going to go back to the inside and put himself in that 3rd position. Coming across the line, it will be the number 4 of Jose Protege. Right behind him is RJ Spitty with Justice Shackett. As always, somebody tell me I need air, because bless it, I need some oxygen right now.
Well, I will say this right now. T-Bird last night ran in the B sliders at Kentucky. Almost came close of winning it.
Oh.
And Hamilton beat him. What's up?
We got 4 guys sitting here in the back. You got Quackmaster, you got Private Patton UK, and Gator Mike, all riding around here in the back. We seen it the first stage. I promise you, one of these 4 guys will win this race. Mark my words.
Probably because they tested it. They knew what they knew it can do, and to see what they can do. See what their limits are going to push him as the 11's going to make a move to the inside of that 1. One's out there behind the 43.
Something's up with the 37, guys. He has some damage. 37 has damage.
Probably either he got into the wall or bump drafted somebody too hard or somebody got into him. Those are obviously the 3 options.
Right.
But you got to remember, bump drafting here with damage on. If you slam somebody, you're going to get front-end damage. Non-restricted plate track, Nick brought it up in pre-race. Draft is a big, effective part of these cars, so you have to try to avoid all damage at cost. You think bump drafting is great, but staying on that rear bumper real close is just as good, in my opinion. That's how I like it.
I'm retracting my statement. The 12 and the 2 and a 3 are going to win this race. So that minuses the 38.
The 12 would be probably
No
Cat,
hard feelings, though, bud, if you go back and watch it.
The 2 would be Cat. And
there may
then,
be a little bit.
And then, so you got Cat, GTR, Mike, and Private Patton, which are not bad choices. This 43 is going to try to make a move on the front stretch on the inside of the 53. That's going to put RJ Smitty right there to the outside. He doesn't have any drafting help right now. Back on board, GTR Mike in that 3 car, leading the back of the pack, pushing that 2 of the Cat.
Here comes the lead. Here comes the battle for lead.
96 is down below just a little bit. Jose Protege to the outside, so Thunder Chicken's going to try to make a move. I wonder if his PS4 still sounds like an F-14 Tomcat taking off. That thing would always
Or
hum.
of how much the field's going to get wrecked here.
So Monster Racing, as we made a quick adjustment for camera angles, now takes the lead as We got the
good
96
run.
going back. Yeah, that was real
Beautiful
quick. What I was
run.
trying to do was try to make some adjustments right there. The 4 right behind him, trying to get off of each other
Whoa! There
just a
goes the
little bit.
43.
There you go.
Justin
Big
Shackett just
run.
killed half the field.
Chatty's involved. Oh,
Justin Shackett involved.
no. Aquatati. Caution.
Aquatati
Caution's
involved.
out.
That is the first caution brought out tonight.
Oh,
The
my
first caution,
goodness.
the first yellow flag brought out here in Stage 3. This yellow flag brought to you by, well, the drink of Keystone I'm taking right now. Don't forget to, for all your adult beverages and satisfying needs of thirst, Keystone Light.
Oh shit! Now I feel like I gotta open up my other one. Here we go.
Well, that changes
Well,
everything.
the sauce is not happy about that, by the way. Again, thank you to everybody out there in YouTube land. Paying
Yeah, I
attention
don't
to
know.
that.
It kind of looked like the 43 got lag spiked. Like I don't know if he got his shitter kicked in and like just got shoved down to the bottom and came back up. But it was so abrupt and quick. I don't think that was anything intentional. I think that was some lag issue there. But the 43
Yeah.
going to start the back of the pack there. Probably had about 80 seconds worth of damage.
And here
He's
we go.
probably still
Monster
trying to
Racing's
restrap
gonna
his
lead
helmet.
him. Monster Racing's
Look
gonna
at
lead
that.
him down.
No one goes to the outside. No one goes on the outside lane. Here comes the what a Monster Racing.
You still got Patton's stream up?
Yeah.
I got
Oh, the 11
in
back
the
there,
wall.
Warpig
Oh,
clips the wall. That's going to
38.
check everybody out. The
38,
38 clips the wall
yep.
because of that, too.
Yeah, I
Here
got
comes the
private
53 making a big old bold move to the inside. RJ Smitty trying to make a dive bomb move right there. I should say that a dive bomb move. That was a great move. And he's got the Jose Protege right behind him, trying to track down the one of Monster Racing. Monster Racing Energy. He tries to drift up into the top there. Keep that momentum going. Now he pulls it back down. I like that move. Drift up high. Don't turn the wheel. Don't slow your speed. Now he's going to run that second line. 53 of RJ Spinney has help behind him. He's going to get pushed. RJ Spinney looks like he will be the new leader. The 96 T-Bird right there. Mo Power Cat back here in that pit. GTR Mike in that 3 right there pushing the other GTR. Jose in that 4 car. And Warpig right behind them. Aquatati and all in the top 6. 3 wide for battle for second, third, and fourth. RJ Smitty back to the lead, guys.
Coming
Strong
to
car all night.
25 laps to go right now. There you go. 25 to go. It's go time, boys.
Oh, Gator Mike with a huge run. Side drafts the 4. The 4 has been washing up in the
Oh,
corner.
the
so
four
he's
Whoa,
been
Truck
stuck
Taddy!
there.
Oh, hard
59.
hit for Taddy. Hard
I hope
impact.
he had his Hans device on for that one.
That
No,
was
he's
it.
dead.
Wow.
What
What
a
a
heavy damage and no
Man.
caution.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not happy about that. As I was literally mentioning it, the 4 literally has been stuck on the inside. Somehow hasn't not figured out how to let up a little bit earlier to not drive someone into the wall like that. We just witnessed it. Maybe he had some help from behind because there's a lot of tight racing here. Maybe he got a bump from behind. I don't know, but I have seen that 4 car wash up the track a handful of times. As we see,
Hey,
Sometimes
guys.
boy.
too, you got to remember too, Dill, controller to wheel. We don't know what everybody's on. Sometimes that has an effect on it. especially in the
UK
trap.
is sitting third, guys.
there's no excuse. I mean, if you're on your controller or wheel, you have to know when you have to let up. You can't just plow through somebody consistently and then
I do like that.
after the race say, "Oh, well, it's because I was on controller." Nah, you can't. use that
Whoa,
excuse,
43
but
gets loose and hangs on, but right now,
here comes
the
the 2.
Can he be an upset? Can Penske go back to back? 3 wide.
3 wide.
Whoa, can he clear him?
He's going to, and he's gonna have that run off too.
Here he goes.
So that was the point. At this point, it is well, it has been all race for him. He has not had this kind of track position, but the 12's back there lurking. RJ obviously has been up front all night. Gator Mike also in the same position as the 2. Hasn't really been up front much tonight. Been involved in a lot of the accidents, but here we go.
Pretty impressed with 1 caution throughout this race tonight.
Very impressive.
Probably should have had more, but impressive for what the game allows, I guess. Still better than Ignition, if they're out there watching this.
But right now, you can see
They
private.
haven't,
Go
They
ahead.
haven't got my $59 yet.
They got mine, but then I got it back within 12 hours of having the game. So here comes a 3.
Here comes a 12. Where did he
12's
come from?
The 12 and the 2 are going to work together.
Oh, one car
who's
goes through
that
the
back
grass
there?
back there.
Is that
Yeah.
the 10?
No, that was a blue car.
I
Look
under-
at eye up there. That was it.
Oh, that
wasn't
was let loose.
Was it?
I saw like
Gator
late
Mike
of
to the
it.
lead. Left boot's going to take it up here for the GTR clan. So we got a little GTR Mopar battle going on.
Ooh, here comes the 2. And here comes the 12. It's really like a plate race, but, you know, like you said, you got to let off at some points.
And they got to pit at least one more time as well, so take that into consideration as we're talking about our battles. The 4 is going to wash up the track, come back down, and thankfully not collect anyone this time.
For the
Oh,
lead.
never mind.
Oh, that was a photo. That would have been a photo finish.
That
Oh,
would've been sick.
this 4 car is reckless. Can we get him off the track? Can I
Well,
beat-
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's crazy how that 4 car is just going balls to the walls crazy. And here comes his teammate. You know, think about this. Here it comes. Look at the outside lane. You got the 2, the 12, the 1.
And this is what I mentioned earlier. The 12 and the 2, they've kind of been in this situation all day. Finally, they got one person underneath them that they can trust, and they're holding their own out there, and maybe it's okay with them.
It kind of reminds me of Herbie. You know, when he was in the middle of everything. Remember? But
Herbie drove on a fence. That doesn't count. He's not allowed to jump.
No, do you not remember when he was stuck, like where his front was on top of Stewart's wing, and you know that looks just like it. But this is Michigan, man. That and Auto Club, you can go up to 200 miles per hour. Same with plate races.
One
but
car looks like he might have. That was GTR Jacob back there. I don't know if
Oh,
he
Gator Mike.
Grass. 3 wide for the
Oh,
lead. Yeah, that's going to push it up, and a 43 is going to
wide.
drop to the 2 and get push that. Yeah, so that's 3 wide for 5th, 6th, 7th right there. 43 back there,
Ooh,
give him that
the
high
11
line
got
of push
ooh,
too.
Warpig just threw the 1 into the 2. Holy cow!
Well, heavy
yeah.
damage on
Had
the
to
front
go
end of that,
from-
but-
Had to go
Uh
from first to the back of this pack pretty quick. We got some guys making some numbskull moves even before pit stops here.
This is just insane, dude.
The 3 threw a very aggressive yet clean block.
I liked it.
Coming
I liked
off 4 in front of the 2, and it literally cut off all the momentum that Mopower Cat had going there. And Patton was able to get by, and no harm, no foul yet again for these guys. There's a lot of guys that should honestly be counting their blessings. The 3 is going to drive in hot.
43
And I think we're gonna
back
see
here.
the
I mean, he got
53.
caught up in something too. Justice Shackett, man, he got caught up in something, and he has caught this lead pack. He's been to the high side. He's been to the low side too. So he's been making some moves. Keep an eye on that right green car. If I was Justin, if I was Justin's team owner, if I could be on the radio right now, I'd just be like, hey, maintain your spot, go single file, wait till after pit stops. But he has worked his way up there. Now here comes the 12 car of Private Patton. The 3 car once again throws a very smooth but unaggressive block to the high side, slows down that Patton car. So RJ and the 3 now have about half car on that 11 of Not Country Caliber Warpig. Warpig's going to try to get there too. 12 said, nope, not this time. I'm trying to go with you. The 4 car.
Shacken's going to make it 3 wide.
That's pretty abrasive, this right there. I know he's in the draft, so the 11 car has nobody in front or behind, so he should get pulled off, pulled back out of this pack. But
Coming to
top
15 to
5
go,
looking
guys.
real smooth. 15 to go, green flag pit stop. We're going to have to see it, right? So I'm thinking, if this was me with less than 15, Goodyear who, Sunoco race fuel, everything.
No, I doubt it. I think we're gonna see a little bit of everything. I think we're gonna see guys. Shaq is gonna make it 3 wide again, and he's gonna lead. No pun intended there. As he's gonna run the 3 up into the wall.
The leader now,
So he'll definitely be hearing that. As he just got a week suspension in Patton's league.
And here comes the 53, RJ Smitty. My goodness, dude.
RJ Smitty on a mission too. Again, he finished third last week in Kansas, but he was a little upset at the end of it. 43 doing a good job holding it to the inside of that 53. The 12 is going to give him a draft. Nobody's going to be behind the 43 to help out. So 43 is going to pull up behind the 12. Yep, exactly right there he does. 53 is going to pull down to the inside preferred line. And I see that line right there where Patton's running. He has to get back behind the 53, but he was just half a lane off that white line. That's my favorite line around here at Michigan.
I will say, regardless where we finish tonight, you can't go wrong with your performance for the night if you are the 53, RJ. RJ was strong all night.
And I hate to break it to you guys, but one of the GTR boys, Jacob, he is done. He is called it quits.
Did he exit the building?
He did.
The number 10 off track, then having a probably being a Ford, definitely snapped a camshaft.
All right, calm down, bud.
What they're notorious for, I'm just saying. 3-wide battle for the lead up here in between Private Pat, and he's going to take one of those unbroken Ford camshafts, try to take it to the lead, but he's got a lot of Chevrolet power behind him. 53 of RJ Spitty right there. Oh, RJ Spitty is on the outside with no help.
Here comes Gators,
now
got some help.
No Power Cats. We got
Patton.
2 Fords, 2 Mustangs.
Patton's back up. Wow, trouble
lead.
back straight away. Oh no,
T-Bird. Did it for Dale.
Oh no.
Yes. No caution.
Oh my goodness, almost. We're still green. Oh, you just hate to see it, man. Had a good run last night.
That tells me that we're getting close to pit stops because everyone is getting very loose off the corners. Patton. Ooh.
Patton out there, got a fan. Patton's got a fan in YouTube land. Williams says, "Let's go, Patton."
Who?
And I'm guessing Billy.
William.
Aha! Aha! You know, I could sense because Billy Martin always roots for the Private Patton, and I know.
All right, here comes RJ.
But no, it's not Billy. It's William Stalker. It's not Billy.
Hey, Billy!
It's Billy Martin. I know it is.
It's not
Good.
Billy. It's not Billy.
Yes, it is. Willie.
It's not Billy.
Hey, the 2 and the 12 are hooked up. Just letting you all know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't believe it. It's not Billy.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
Yikes. This is coming to crunch time, guys. You know, we've seen Private Patton had issues earlier, got spun on pit
road. Twice.
Yeah. Had
Lap
issues.
traffic coming up. He's got lap traffic coming up in front of him. Obviously, they won't play a factor because he's going to get out of the way. Patton pulls down in front of that 53. 53 is going to get up in the draft. Mo Power Cat to the outside right there. With we see Monster Energy still. He's going to go to the outside too. Now that's going to leave the 53 on the inside, getting pushed by GTR Mike in that left boot. Right behind him, still War Pig in that 11 car. In the 43 and the 4 car. Private Pat takes the lead back again. Mo Power Cat to the outside, RJ to the inside. These guys, all 3 have raced together I don't know how many times. Now here we are, A-Class at Brooklyn, Michigan. Going down the backstretch. Private Pat still has the lead. Here comes Mo Power Cat to the outside. Again, I think they might have I have this inclination in RG where they might work together. In 53 of RJ falls back just a little bit. That 4 car again with some pretty aggressive moves about 10 or 15 laps ago, making a move back up there.
Private Pat has 3 laps left in the tank, and he's got 8 laps to go, gentlemen.
You broke rule number 1. When you're watching somebody's YouTube stream, you do not let the YouTube land know because there's people in the race watching. How many laps of fuel they got left?
Well, I mean, but before I never said what they're taking. Never did say that. So
I'm just
new leader right now is the 12 car of Private Pat trying to hold to the outside. Ford Mustang Mo Power Cat's going to give that 1 car push to the inside. No help for no drafting for that 12 to the outside. The inside line now looks like it's going to prevail. Which way is RJ going to go? Where does he feel like he can get back up to the front. Gator Mike back there, left boot trying to hold on to everything too. The leader now pulls that up that second lane, which I like, but he didn't have any drafting help right there. So No Power Cat trying to make a move for the lead, and I think this is it.
This is gonna be it.
This is my
This is that left turn signal. This is the universal I need fuel turn signal right here.
This is gonna be who. This is gonna be who wins or loses this race.
Don't need a speed penalty. Don't need a speed off. You don't need a. Oh!
Patton!
No!
Patton, move UK back onto the track.
Oh no! Holy cow!
Didn't see that coming.
Wow. UK is probably frustrated.
Piss is a better word for it, but.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's gonna have to come back around. Hopefully, he can make it back around. I'm guessing these guys ran the tanks out.
All right, who's our leader? Can you tell us there, Mr. Nick?
Give me one.
I gotta get this other TV hooked up next week.
Well, Monster Racing was our leader coming
Well,
on pit road. We're gonna find out.
Private Patton's got a penalty. He had a speeding penalty. So, I mean, that's not.
Well, he probably feels less bad for screwing UK over. I know it wasn't intentional, but. And again, for the 80th time, maybe he got ass pat getting on the pit road, and I don't know. Either way,
2 is the leader, but 2 is on pit road right now. So
that is Cat.
He's screwed either way.
Feel only for him.
Something I did want to mention while you all were talking. I do just want to touch on the fact that I used to have a lot of issues on track with RJ Smitty, but I cannot take away the fact that he has run a badass race tonight. So props to him. Honestly, all these guys, they provided a bunch of entertainment tonight as we're winding laps down. They have provided a good race for us to be able to talk about for the last, what seems like 5 hours, but probably only been like an hour and a half, maybe.
An hour.
Either way, that's it.
well,
Shit, my
RJ
sense of
Smith,
time
who's our
is
leader?
short.
The 53.
All right, so we're back. So that's who I wanted to make sure we were back on board with. So we have 53. Right behind him, we have GTR Mike left boot. Right behind him, I don't know if that was lap cars or if that.
There he goes.
What? Gator Mike just spun by himself. I clicked him. I think he hit the apron. He just spun by himself.
Oh no!
No caution yet.
Oh no! Oh
yeah.
no!
All right.
No,
look, we don't need to see you fall down your front steps. Calm down.
Oh yeah, that's embarrassing.
Oh
it happened.
no!
You saw it. Your wife showed him.
Oh come on!
So that RJ Smitty's still the leader right now. But that was detrimental. He's going to come up to the 96 with heavy damage. 96 is going to let him go. So RJ Smitty has the 2 green cars behind him. One of them being the 43 car of Just Jacket, and the other one is the Quackmaster himself. Can we confirm that the 43 and the 38 are running second and third?
I cannot because he doesn't have his leaderboard on. But I will say it's coming up 2 to go, boys. 2 laps to go this time by.
So
I don't think anyone's getting back to RJ.
I don't think they can too right now. RJ has won a great race.
2 they got 2 laps.
And if you already didn't know, I do like that paint scheme. Rich Mark Forrest has done a lot for a lot of people out there too, but everybody called him a Pinky Puddin'.
Yeah,
love that paint scheme on that Chevrolet. See, he's coming down the backstretch. Blakey T out there says he taught RJ everything, and I disagree with that. The only thing that Blakey T knows how to do is deliver me Keystone to my house, and he has yet to do that. So I
told him he was cute today.
All right, so guys, coming 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Venue Radio.
One of the green cars, 8 straight up. Oh, that was the Quackmaster, 8 Dookie. He's on pit road.
I think I saw him come down pit lane.
Yeah,
now.
he might be.
It looked like he took a hard right. I wonder if maybe he was about to have a tire blow. I don't know. A lot of different strategies that we just seen.
Well, guys,
no one's gonna get back to the 53.
By calling him cute there, NRG.
Well, coming off 3 and 4. coming to the checkered flag, RJ Smitty. A dominating performance. Checkered flag, Chevrolet's first win of the season. RJ Smitty wins at Michigan.
Good for him.
I like it.
Love it. Good job, man.
But you know who is now going to be very upset with himself, who had put on a great performance himself, working from back to the front, spinning,
Oh, Patton.
back to the front.
Oh,
Patton.
for sure. Man.
And he did it like 8
That
times.
stinks. I know, and it stinks, but he worked his way back up there. But self-made mistakes, I've done it myself as a racer on a racetrack. I have made mistakes that have cost me positions, if not wins, in Florida motorcycles. And let me tell you what, it's just frustrating. You go back, and you just want to kick a wall, and when you do, then you get really yelled at because you got to fix the wall the next day because you kicked it with your steel-toed boot on.
Two things. Glad I'm not in charge of this league, and glad that I'm not in that chat because I'm sure it's probably going off pretty good right now.
So the top.
I'll get RJ.
You got RJ Smitty, Justin Shackett, and Warpig in the 11th, finishing 3rd. Let Loose 37, GTR Mike finishing 5th. Mo Powell, baby. Mo Powell catting that 5th. Pat ends up 7th, and we got George in 8th. Monster Racing and Quackmaster rounds out your top 10. Then we got GTR T-Bird is 11th. Aqua Taddy, GTR Jacob, and then Right Boot and Picola Gator rounds out your top 14 tonight. So let's see if we can get RJ Smitty,
I'm trying to.
and Warpig up here in the booth with us.
You shut up for a second, damn it. No, I was trying to say, I don't know if RJ... No, he's already invited to this chat. Oh, thanks, Taddy.
Appreciate it,
I
buddy.
guess Taddy already invited him in here.
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a legend.
No, hold on. Calm down. Don't give him that much credit.
I'm just messing. Oh, man. Oh, man.
So, Puddin has a sim racing rig for sale.
I do?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Never mind. So we're going to excuse that commercial for these guys.
We just need the winner.
Who do we got in here right now? So that way I don't have to
Shackett and Warpig.
All right, let's start off with our 3rd place. A guy that I've known for some time now. He used to be a plate track driver. Apparently has expanded his capabilities everywhere. Every time I say your name, you know I got to say it, baby. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. Mr. Warpig himself bringing that 11 Toyota up to a 3rd place tonight. Congratulations. How do you feel about that, bub? Are you an always allow?
Yep.
I can hear you, but can the broadcast hear you? That's the important part.
There you go. Yeah, if it wasn't for Mike spinning, I'd have been 4th. Still, a top 5 I would have been really happy with, especially in this league. But yeah, I just fell in 3rd after a spin out and a pit stop. It was in front of me and pretty stoked about it.
Yeah, man, really
And
good.
again, go ahead, Nick.
No, I was just going to say, good run, man. We saw you fighting from the back to the front, We were kind of saying, oh, well, this pack, it's like a plate race, but it's not really a plate race, and you're going really fast, and, did you feel like you had a good car going to tonight?
Yeah, my issue is practicing, but I actually had time to practice this last week, so big difference. Practice, makes perfect, I guess, but
yeah,
I actually had a chance to practice and mess with some setups and stuff, but no, it was a tight race, man. With these guys, it was good racing. I just want to say, Jose, don't worry about it. We are not rivals. I'm sure you're going to have enough people become rivals. I'm just kidding. It was a fun race, though. Either way, it was a fun race. But I'm kidding.
Never a dull moment.
Everybody knows I race for fun, so it's a blast. It was fun. So.
Well, congratulations, man, and like I said, I've known you for some time now. Raced with you since Heat 3. First time I've got to interview you up here in the booth and everything, man. And
you're the one who got me into this league, so I got to thank you. So,
as always, man, it's a pleasure. It's been a while since I've actually got to talk to you. I hope Arizona's
it's been a while since I've been in the
warm
top 3. So let's just soak it in. And, yeah, but
you keep doing what you got to do. Go home and stay in it, buddy. Stay in it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
All right, finishing second tonight in that number 43 in the A-Class, driving for Knievel Motorsports, sponsored by Petty Enterprises, I guess is the way to say it. Mr. Just checking. How
no,
you doing
it's something
tonight?
different now.
How's it going?
Are you on Always Allow?
I am.
All right. It looked like a rough race out there. Some unfortunate accidents from some other people. You managed to keep yourself up in that top draft all night. I saw you got pushed up to the outside there, and you had some heavy damage, it looked like, on the front end of your car. How'd you maintain it to bring that beautiful Chevrolet into that second spot?
Well, this was my first race in A because I wasn't able to make it to the debut race. So tonight, I mean, I knew going into this track, I don't have a teammate. It's solely me. So every opportunity that people were going to leave me out to dry, I knew they were going to leave me out to dry. Thankfully, I had T-Bird and Hamilton from the B-Lobby in there to try to work with me as best as possible.
Right.
After I got put in the wall in stage 1 and got a little bit of that damage, and then got caught up, stage 2 and ended up going a lap down because the game decided to not let me pit. I was just kind of riding along there, and then towards the end of stage 3, I wanted to definitely make my presence known up at the front. And then I don't know what happened on pit road, if everybody in front of me sped besides RJ and Warpig, but I came off pit road and the 38 just happened to be behind me. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get to RJ, but I mean, I can't complain with a second place finish after everything that went on.
Absolutely not. And again, the way GC has worked, you got to start off in C and then go to B and then work your way up to the Alpha Class A and everything. How do you feel the racing was from the class that you have been in to get to where you're at now? How do you feel the racing was with the A guys tonight?
To be honest with you, it's still like weird in my mind that I'm even classified as an A driver in this league, because I haven't won that many races in here. But I guess being consistent can show people in the underdog league or like B series and C series that you don't necessarily have to win to come up into A, that being a consistent driver and getting top 10s definitely helps. Exactly.
Attendance is key. Yeah.
It was phenomenal. I mean, this is the best talent in the league right now. So, there's going to be mistakes. It's Michigan. You're going to bump doors. You're going to get into people. It happens. It's that type of track. But other than that, the amount of saves that some of these people did was incredible.
Yeah, that is true. We actually seen a handful of them. There was at one point or another, going into turn 1, we watched you take a huge left into the grass, and we didn't know if you got lag spiked into, or if you...
I think it was after stage 2.
Or what happened?
After starting on the lead.
Yeah, what happened was I decided I was going to stay up high behind the 1 and whoever was pushing the 1, but then I decided to go down to the apron. I don't know who was in front of me at the time. And the 1 car kind of crowded going into the entrance of turn 1. And I think the leaders tried to move up, and it just hooked my bumper at the wrong time, and I got under the second place car. And I tried to save it and not come back up on the track, but I completely lost control and just head on into the outside wall, and unfortunately collected Taddy and everybody.
You went straight down to the bottom in a hurry, so yeah, you don't really have much time to react when you're coming back up the track. It happens so quickly, but good job on the second place tonight, man. It was a good chat with you Sunday night.
Yeah, I know you had stuff going on and everything, and I do have to make a recommendation now.
What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
You gotta have some orange on your car. You gotta have some orange on your car.
Listen,
Everybody,
you can tell me what to drive when I actually get a message from you as my team owner congratulating me on being on your team.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
I mean, an invite to a chat wasn't good enough.
No, you didn't even invite me to the group chat. Taddy had to make the group chat.
Okay.
I'm sorry
okay.
for being a
put
very
it, put
busy
it,
working
put it,
person.
put it. Let's move on. Put it, guys.
Jerry,
No, put in. I will run as much orange on the car as possible. I'm like I said, I'm just happy to be here, and to be in A lobby is absolutely surreal. And I'm sure most people in GC and other leagues' history knows that unfortunately in my other league that I normally run 3 nights a week that I was suspended from.
I mentioned that.
It kind of gave me some to just reflect on the game. And, you know, sometimes I get in fights with people and I have to remind myself that it is just a game, but I have as much passion as the next person when it comes to the game, so...
Stick up
And
for
that's
yourself
facts.
to an
That's facts.
extent.
And, you know,
Always stick up for yourself to an extent, and
Yeah.
I think that's what everyone has to do. But yeah,
Blake
take
T
that
nonetheless,
RJ's
T's
time.
standing up for you out there right now too. Blake T says, well, never mind. I can't read what Blake T's saying right now, but he's standing up for you too. But no,
I'll let RJ have
proud
his
of you, man.
moment.
You put your first race of the A class up there, like you said. You've earned your way up here, and congratulations on that. And way to take that beautiful Chevrolet, get it there in the top 3. And now we have to go listen to some guy from Wisconsin, I guess.
if you don't mind me taking the beginning
Go ahead.
part of this,
You
one,
and
that'd
Nick,
be cool.
go ahead. If y'all got a question for him.
I'm talking about RJ. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Are you on Always
I
Allowed?
met. Yeah, are you on Always Allowed? That's the most important
Yeah.
question.
Yes, I am.
No, I did mention there towards the end of the race, you and I haven't always seen eye to eye throughout the years, but I had to give props when props is due, and you ran a badass race. You probably led by far the most laps. I don't think anyone was even remotely close to you in laps led. You did everything right tonight, and congrats on your win. And with that, these guys can take her away.
Yeah,
Nick,
I mean,
go ahead, bud.
well, yeah, I mean that was pretty much to sum it up. I mean, he actually, Mopao actually mentioned it really well. I mean, you dominated the whole thing, and then somewhat stage 1, I was like, well, this guy, RJ Smith, I don't know where in the world he got this. He got the speed, man, and you know this is a Rick Ware car. I mean, you never see this in the lead or anything, but man, what a hell of a race, man. Kind of walk us through what was going through your mind, those like during the race.
I don't know. In the first
He was
stage,
just surprised to be there because it's RJ Smith, and he only finds a way to fumble it.
I was
pretty
just trying to
much
go
with
fast.
everything that went on in that race, like Shaq had said, there was a lot of insane saves, and I don't know, there was just a lot of stuff going on in my mirror and in front of me.
Yeah.
Why are you looking in your mirror? The racetrack's in front of you.
Well, it's like Daga, man. You gotta drive in your mirror.
All right. I see.
He does have a point. Like, if someone's gonna dive bomb it underneath you, you want to see that coming. And
Yeah,
you're
that's
not
true.
gonna. When you're hugging the yellow line at say Dega or Daytona, you're just riding that yellow line the whole way around, so you don't really have to pay too much attention to it until you're on the straightaway. You're in Michigan Auto Club. You're trying to arc it into the corner a little more to have that run off. You want to make sure if someone's going to run it in, if you got to step back into the throttle, that way that person don't put you in the wall. That's what you're going to try to do.
RJ,
and
I got a question real quick. In the middle of stage 1, you obviously were the pole sitter right there. You fell back quite a bit. Was that because you just lost the car, or because of the draft, or because of the racing, or something? Because you were normally running in the top 3, and at one point in time, you were struggling to stay in the top 10.
I think I just got pushed up high, and I mean, when you're up high and you.
So you
don't
got
have-
high to drive. We're gonna need you to go to NASCAR's hauler for a drug test afterwards. If you get that.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not even going to take the test because I tell you whether I passed or not.
I was
But,
just
yeah,
curious
I-
about it because how strong you were. So.
I think I just got pushed up high, and I mean, when you go up high, there's not really a whole much of a purpose to really fight up there and destroy your tires and whatnot. So I just kind of filtered the way.
I got you. Nick, Dill, you guys got anything else for any of the top three?
Yeah, UK's trash and fuck Chase Elliott.
Whoa!
Wow!
$20 into the square jar.
Yeah, I waited until the end of the stream to do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was my bad.
No wonder I was getting hit so much. Man, wrong car.
Oh my god. Nick,
Wow.
anything?
Nah, man. Nah.
Congratulations to Warpig on the third place and Mr. Just a Second on that second. Especially to the one and only RJ Smitty for taking this beautiful pink car, pink Chevrolet, to the top of the podium tonight. As always, Nick, NRG, I am Puddin' Knievel. Remember, we